Hospitality, as I define it, is very simple. It all comes down to one preposition, for. If you feel like the other guy did something for you, that's hospitality. And if you think about every single transaction you go through in life, you don't necessarily feel like they did something for you. In fact, sometimes you feel like they did something to you. And by the way, if you ask for your salmon rare and I bring it to you rare, that's not hospitality. That's what you expected. Hospitality might be that I remember and don't even have to ask you. And I started developing a language where I could teach this to people. People expect the food to be great. They expect you to get the right food to the right person at the right temperature, at the right table, at the right time, and get your coat back and all the stuff that's expected.
How do you go beyond what's expected? You surprise and delight someone.
Service is just a word for the technical delivery of the product. So when you tell me a place has great service, I'll tell you it works. But to tell people that hospitality was a completely different word than service was something they hadn't heard before. Hospitality describes an emotional transaction, whereas service describes a technical transaction, and you need them both.
I love this distinction. Hospitality is an emotional transaction. Service is a technical transaction, and you need them both. It's a simple idea with radical implications for any industry. If you treat your relationship with your customers as merely technical, a contractual exchange of goods or services, then don't expect them to stick around for the long term.
And I took it a step further and said, and guess what, guys? In this business, the customer is going to come second.
That's right. Danny told his staff to put the customer second. Heresy for some. He continued, reiterating that in this restaurant, the staff would come first.
You're responsible for doing extraordinary, unexpected things for each other and showing off for each other what it's like to be great at what you do and even greater, 51%, at how you make people feel. And I believe that if you do that for each other, our guests are going to be in for a treat.